I'm here today to bring you another makeup tutorial. I wanted to introduce to you guys a makeup series that I'm doing, and it's going to be makeup for beginners, because many people who I know ask me to do like a makeup video specifically for them, because they're starting to get into makeup. So I thought YouTube would be a great place to do it for them and any other people who are starting off in makeup and would like to learn everything step by step. So the series will be broken up into segments, where each video I will focus on one main thing. Although I'll do a complete look, I'll be focusing on a specific thing. So in this video today, I'll be showing you step by step how to create this makeup look, but I'll be really breaking it down and explaining it to you. There won't be any voiceover. I'll actually be talking throughout the video during each step, and you can create this look or you can use any other colors to create a similar look. But this is definitely a great way to get started in eyeshadow, and I hope it's very helpful to you guys. And if you want to see more about this makeup look and also learn about these cool lashes that were sent to me, then keep on watching. As you can see, this is me starting kind of from scratch. My eyebrows are already done, my face is already primed, and I have one eye done, just to give you an example of the look we'll be recreating. But you can really use any colors. As long as you follow this pattern, you'll be able to get a really easy and quick eyeshadow look, okay? And to create our eyeshadow look, since this is for beginners, and I know that usually when you're just starting off makeup, you don't want to spend a lot of money on makeup. I know I sure didn't. So we're gonna start with affordable products, so that these are products that you can go and actually buy for a very decent price, okay? So I'm gonna start with the NYX eyeshadow primer, and this is their eyeshadow base. It comes in white, only white. And I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelid. And this is going to help to make our eyeshadow color that we choose, whichever one you guys choose, really bright. And I chose to use turquoise, honestly, because I haven't ever done turquoise eyeshadow, and also because I feel like in starting makeup we kind of go for neutral colors often. But I want to show you guys that you can, like, as a beginner, even use some bright crazy color like turquoise and not look like a clown. Alright, so now that the primer is on, you don't have to worry about it being neat. So you're going to clean that up once you add your eyeshadow and the rest of your makeup. So bam, that part is done. And then next, to me, for beginners, you should always use tape. And then once you get a little better, you can go ahead and remove the tape. But tape always helps to get control of the eyeshadow and the wings so that you don't have it blended too far out, you know. And then as you get better, you'll have no need for the tape. Alright, so before we get into the actual look, I just want to show you guys how we'll be going about this before we go ahead and move forward. So there are 5 main, to me at least, points of eyeshadow. So you're going to have your transition color, and that's going to be the color in your crease. You're going to have your outer corner color, the color that'll be in the center on most of your eyelid, your inner corner color, and then your brow highlight. And to me, for a beginner, those are like the easiest steps to take. When I first started getting into eyeshadow, and I was watching Makeup by Tiffany D, like when she first started, I was still in high school, and I've graduated college since then. She always said that you needed 3 parts, you know, an outer corner, the center lid portion, and then the inner corner. But as I got a little better in eyeshadow, I started to incorporate a transition color and a brow bone color, and I'm going to show you guys how to do all of that. So for this look, we're going to be using the Wicked Dreams palette by NYX or NYX, and I chose to use this palette because, again, this is a very affordable palette that you can find at your local pharmacies, Target, Walmart, or even on NYX's website, okay? So for my transition color, I am going to take my blending brush, and I'm going to go in to this brown. None of these shades have names. No, they don't. I'm looking on the back. I'm going to take this brown color here and very lightly blend it into my crease. Try my best to stay off of my lid, although I know some will get there. I'm just going to very, very lightly, like literally I'm barely touching my eye, but you can still see the color showing up because it's so pigmented. And I'm just going to blend this into my crease. You can use whatever motion you like. I typically use a circular motion or like a windshield wiper motion. You just want to make sure that you're very light, but that you get it blended in there really good. So as you can see, this side, you can actually see the color, but it's not anything too intense. Next, with an eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take the turquoise color here. I want to get it all on the brush. Tap it to get any excess off, and then I am going to really just like press this into my eyelid right in the center. And as you can see, you don't really have to do too much. The color does everything for you because it is super duper pigmented, and you only want to get this on your eyelid. You want to avoid getting it into your crease. Just right on your eyelid. Bam. It is only on my eyelid. So as you can see, I left some space near my inner corner and my outer corner because we're going to be putting different colors there. So with a smaller eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go right back into that same color that I used for my transition. And I'm just going to tap some of that color right into the corner very lightly. Then with my blending brush, it's not an issue because this color is already on the blending brush. We're just going to blend that corner out. Okay, so we got a light smoky eye right there. And I'm just making sure the sides match, and so far they look pretty good. So then next we have this really light blue right here, and I'm going to take this blue shade and get it on both sides of my brush. Typically I find with lighter colors they are slightly less pigmented than darker colors, especially when you're using affordable eyeshadow. So now that I have that color, I am just going to tap that very lightly right onto my inner corner. I don't want to bring it into my crease. You can get it onto your eye color a little because you want those to blend anyway, and just make sure it's very bright because you definitely want to brighten up that inner eye corner and tear duct. With the same eyeshadow that we used on the center, we're just going to take a little more of that and tap some more in the center of our eye. And the more layers you put, the brighter the color typically gets. And you also want to bring it a little forward so that it blends into that inner corner color. Then what I like to do is take whatever clean brush I have and just blend them together. You can use a blending brush, but I just think a small, clean, it has to be clean, brush will do the job. You see that? It looks better already. It's blended, it's not as stark, and the lines aren't as sharp. Now I'm seeing here that the color is a little higher here than here. We are just going to take our blending brush and go ahead and blend right up in there so that the transition color and the eyeshadow color blend together. We're gonna take this shade. It's like a really dark shade. It might be black or it might be like an extremely dark teal, or my eyes are just really distorted. And we are going to lightly tap that at the outer corner, always being sure not to bring it too far in and not to bring it into the crease area. So once you get it in, it's gonna look a mess, but don't worry, that's what blending is for. And then you just want to get rid of that harsh line. So you're just gonna blend it out right at that harsh line. Nice and slowly. You can do it fast if you're like, if you want, if you're in a rush, or if you're really good at eyeshadow already and you're just watching this because you want to see how I create the look, then you can totally, you know, go fast. But just so you don't make a mess and you don't over blend or under blend, I say to just take it slow and blend as you see fit. We don't want to blend that black into our crease. We're going to leave that brown. We want to just keep looking to make sure that the colors are even, and I do think we just need a little more blue here. So I'm just going to add a little more of this turquoise blue because it appears that this one is a little brighter. And then blend. Blend anything you get in that crease out because you already have your blending color on the brush, but you make sure that you blend lightly. And finally, for the eyeshadow, now you can see that these eyes are pretty much identical as far as the eyeshadow goes. We are going to highlight our brow bone. So in order to do that, I took this peachy color here. It has shimmer in it. You always want to highlight your brow bone with a color that has shimmer. You can use any highlight of your choice. I would suggest choosing one that goes well with the colors that you chose for your eyeshadow. We're just going to lightly dab that. And you don't have to worry about your highlight being too bright. When you have a really bold eyeshadow look, you kind of want your highlight to be evident. You can blend out with your hand if you'd like, or continue to use the brush. I always like to blend it out a little more with my hand. I feel I have the most control with my hand. All right, so that is all done. I feel like I can, if you see anything you need to fix, just go on in there and fix it. I feel like this corner could be blended out just a little bit more. So then now you're going to take your eyeliner and create your wing, and you're going to use the tape as a guide for your wing. All right. And you just want to eyeline that to the best of your ability and trust yourself that you won't make a mess. Me, sometimes I do, but you can always add more on either side to correct it. Or if you make a small mistake, you can just cover it up with some more eyeshadow. And I also think a great tip if you're beginning with eyeshadow is to do your eyes at the same time. I did one at a time for the purpose of this video, but you know, if you do both at the same time, so you know, when you add your transition color, then add this transition color. When you add your base color, add your base color here. When you add this outer corner, then add this one. And that way you're able to really measure very closely what differences you have with your eyeshadows, and you're able to correct it immediately. All right, so then we're gonna take this tape off, and now you have the perfect winged eyeliner. Now, as far as the rest of my makeup, I'm not gonna talk you through it, and then we'll come back to complete our eyeshadow with our bottom lash line, okay? Let's just jump right into it. Regular scheduled programming, so you just watch me go through the whole process with my face. Let's get into this lower lash line while we're baking. So you can take any eyeliner of your choice. I'm going to use a brown eyeliner because I just like to use brown on my lower lash line. I feel like black is really harsh on me. And I'm gonna go right in on that lash line. Alright, so next we are going to go back into this Wicked Dreams palette by NYX, and we're going to be using the same colors that we actually did our eyeshadow with. And I'm sorry if I keep looking to my right or your left. That is actually the viewfinder that I'm looking at because I don't have a mirror in front of me, so all of this is being done directly in the viewfinder. Okay, so for the lower lash line, first I would like to take this lighter color here. I'm going to put it on both sides so that I can use it on both eyelids. And we're going to put this right here in the center. And you can start with your outer corner or your inner corner or the center. So get a little more of that color, and I'm just going to drag it in the center. And it's always great to actually do your bottom lash line while you're baking so that any fallout can be dusted away. Next, we're going to take that turquoise. You can do it the same way that you did your upper lash line. So you'll take the dark brown and then the turquoise and then the light blue here. But for me, I want to do like a really bright lower lash line. So I'm going to have the turquoise in the outer corner. And it's still the same process though, guys. From the inner corner to the out, it's going to be light to dark. So we have that turquoise right there in the outer corner. Bam. May need a little more baby blue. And you're just going to bring that baby blue forward a little more. And then we are going to add this really light color here. And this is a good highlight color as well, although I just chose not to use it today. Alright, so as you can see, my eyelid is going from light to dark. So we have that light color there. Just blend that out a little more. That light color there with the baby blue and then the turquoise on the end. But as I told you, you can do it the exact same way you did your upper lid. So you can go light blue just like here, turquoise just like here, and black or brown just like here. But I just chose to do it a little differently just to give you guys some range, okay? And then lastly, for your bottom lash line, you're going to take whatever mascara of your choice and lightly, because you don't want your eyelashes to bleed on your face, so just lightly brush this on. And that color is looks a little harsh on the end. So I'm just going to take a clean brush and kind of just blend that out. And just going to blend out the end of that if it looks harsh. If it doesn't, then you're good to go. But if it does look harsh, just blend out the end. And then you are all done with your bottom lash line. Now, if you choose to do eyelashes, you can add them before you wipe off your setting powder. But me personally, I don't like to set for a really long time. So I'm going to wipe off the setting powder and then finish my face. And I'll be back to show you. How dry my lips are. Okay guys, so after you've completed your eyeshadow, you've completed your face how you want, you've added your correct lip color, you can go ahead and either add your mascara to your top lash line. But me, I am adding lashes. So I just wanted to show you guys that this look can be done and worn without lashes and it looks great, it looks fine. But I actually did want to include some lashes that I received in the mail. So these are by a brand called Lash by Milan. And they came in this cute pink shipping bag with their label on the back. And then I was gonna like open them to check them out first, but then I decided that I could just open them with you guys. So yes, these are the lashes and this is how it came in tissue paper with their logo and nice ribbon around it. Alright, so inside the packaging it has some cute streamers, which I think are a really cute touch to the packaging because you don't see that like ever. And then I have 2 packets, so let's see what's inside each of these packets. In the first packet, it came with 2 sets of lashes, so these are the first pair, and they don't have a style, number, or name, but these remind me of wispy lashes, so I'm gonna say that they're pretty wispy almost. And these are more of a natural style, while these are definitely a wispy style, and they are way more dramatic. I don't know which ones I want to put on. Oh, in the other package we have some brushes, and they are super cute, and I wish I would have realized that they were brushes beforehand because I would have used them in the video. But no fear, because I do have another makeup video coming very soon as a part of my entire Makeup for Beginners series. I am going to include, you know, foundation for beginners, and I think these brushes would be perfect for that. I want to use products that are very affordable as a part of this series, because beginners doing makeup don't necessarily want to spend hundreds of dollars on brushes alone. So I definitely think these are going to come in handy, and these are beautiful. And I love that they're metallic because I'm super duper into metallic, and then they have these pointy ends. So I can't wait to use these, and if you guys want to see how well these brushes work, then make sure you stay tuned for my Makeup for Beginners series, because I'm definitely going to be using these brushes. And then lastly, we have this cute eyelash applicator. I'm excited to have a new one, and it's all rhinestoned out, so I can't wait to use this either. So I'll be right back and show you guys what I look like with the lashes on. Okay guys, so I'm back. I have the lashes on and I really like them. I think they're super cute. So far, so good for these lashes. I like the look. They were very easy to apply. Yeah, and if you want to learn more about these lashes, then go ahead and check out the description box below for the website where you can purchase them for yourself. If you like this makeup look and you're looking forward to seeing the rest of my Makeup for Beginners series, then definitely give this video a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!